Hi, let us quickly see some test day instructions for 9th March test takers. Okay, so 9th March 2025, you have the MAT exam. Okay, and this is a PBT test, paper based test. Okay, so we'll see what are the things you have to bring to the test center. You can carry any one of these original photo ID proof. Okay, it should be an original copy. You can take any one among these, not all of these is required. Any one you can take: voter ID, PAN card, driving license, Aadhaar card, passport, or any government issued photo ID card, or any recognized education institute issued photo ID card. You have to definitely take at least one, only then you will be permitted to enter the test center. Okay, you should also bring a ballpoint pen, either black or blue. Okay, take at least two pens. Okay, so that if one doesn't write, the other one you can use. Take a printout of your admit card as well, either black and white or color, anything is fine. Okay, so these are the things you have to bring to the test center. Ensure that you reach the center early. If your exam is at 10 o'clock, half an hour before the gate will close, 9:30 the gate will close. It's better you report by 8:30 itself. Okay, ensure you know where the test center is. You know the way to reach the test center. Okay, so ensure all these things the day before the exam itself. Okay, next, what not to bring to the test center. Inside the test hall, you are not allowed to take any of these items. Okay, mobile phones or digital watch, bag, handbag, paper, notebooks, calculator. All of these items are not allowed inside the test center, and there is no locker facilities. Maybe some centers can have, but not all centers will have the locker facilities. In case if you are carrying any of these items, you have to ensure where to keep it safely. Okay, and when you return from the exam, do not take the question booklet with you. Okay, you should not take it back. Okay, the question booklet or any part of it, you shouldn't take it back. In the admit card, there will be one portion where it is for the candidate. Okay, it will be given as candidate's copy. Okay, you are allowed to take only this copy when you return back. In the admit card, one portion is a candidate's copy. So that part alone you can bring it back, and the pens you take inside you can bring it back. And the ID proof and all, whichever you take inside, those things you can bring back. Okay, but you shouldn't take the question booklet or the OMR sheet outside the test center. Okay. The next one is OMR sheet. Because it's a paper based test, you have to carefully fill this OMR sheet. First of all, there is no extra time for filling the OMR sheet. It is covered, it should be covered within the 2 hours itself. Okay, so you should plan accordingly. You cannot just mark the answers in the question booklet and leave the OMR sheet empty. There will be no score given for that. The scoring is based on what you mark in the OMR sheet only. Okay, so mark your answers after every page or after every section or after every 10 questions. You plan accordingly, because if you keep it towards the end, you will not have proper time, you will not have enough time to fill the OMR sheet properly. So do it simultaneously. It doesn't mean you have to do after every question. You can do it after every page or after every section or after every 10 questions. You finish it. Okay, answers has to be marked in the ballpoint pen, and you have to shade the ovals completely. This is very important. And once you have marked, you cannot change it, because you're doing it in a pen. Okay, it's not a pencil, you cannot erase it. So it's a pen. Once you have done, it's done. You cannot change the answer. So mark the answer only when you are completely sure about that. Okay, and these are some of the things which you shouldn't do. Like, you shouldn't shade half oval. Okay, this is a complete one, this is the correct ones. Okay, you cannot say this is not my answer, this is my answer. You cannot say like this and all. You cannot just keep one dot, or you cannot just put one circle like this. Okay, these are all incorrect ones. Okay, so among this is correct. Okay, this is correct. Like that, you should shade the ovals completely, because you are doing calculation, you're finding the correct answer after reading after so much of practice. You're doing it. It shouldn't be wasted by just marking the OMR sheets improperly. Okay, ensure that you shade the ovals correctly. You need time for that, so don't keep everything towards the end. Okay, now this is the preferred section order and section wise duration, but this may change based on your personal order of difficulty, or personal order of whichever you want to do first. This is just a recommended one. You can start with language comprehension, because that can be somewhere little easy, because the reading passages are normally only two passages are being asked. Okay, we have given a video about the December exam analysis also. In that also, all the 3 December attempts, there were only two passages given, only two RC passages given. And so it will not drain your brain when you keep the language comprehension as the first. So for this 2 RC passages, you can take roughly some 10 minutes time, and the remaining 10 minutes you can go for the other questions in the language comprehension. Okay, usually language comprehension questions doesn't take you a lot of time, except for the para jumble questions. Okay, other things you can do it quickly. Okay, so you can keep 20 minutes for this, and you can keep this as a first section so that your energy or your brain is not drained by doing a lot of work there. It's somewhat simple one. Okay, next one, you can keep mathematical skills and data interpretation. You can shuffle these two in your preference. Okay, and each you can take 30 minutes time. Remember, you're not going to do all the 30 questions, and you shouldn't do all the 30 questions. If you're aiming for some very good percentile, 90 percentile or something like that, you can attempt a maximum 120 questions. Okay, so in this 120 or 130 maximum, okay, not more than that. So you're not going to answer all the 30 questions. You can, based on how good you are in math, you can choose the number of questions. Okay, and data interpretation also, you can, in this you can focus on doing data sufficiency and quantity comparison questions. You will be having about 8 to 10 questions for this. Okay, this will not take much time. You can finish this within 10 minutes time. Okay, and then you can do 2 sets of graph. Okay, 2 sets of graph you can do. This can take each 10 minutes or 8 minutes, like that. Okay, this is all you can do for the data interpretation. Critical reasoning, 25 minutes. This is usually an easy one, so keep it towards the fourth section. And economic and business environment, you can take maximum 15 minutes, because it is all, you're not going to do anything in this. No reading passages or no calculations, nothing. Okay, simple 1 or 2 line questions. If you know the answer, you can mark, or if you're totally not sure, you can leave it. Okay, but remember, this is also counted towards the composite score. So we have given so many current affairs related to this section in our previous videos and shorts and all. You can go through that related to the current affairs for December or January or February month. Okay, so this is completely, you can change as per your preference, but this is a recommended, or your preferred one, I can say. Not even recommended, a preferred one, I can say. So you can maximum attempt for, if you're aiming for a top percentile, you can go for 120 to 130 questions you can try. Okay, and definitely don't try all the questions. It is not that you should answer every question, because there is negative marking. You can choose the questions wisely to answer this. Okay, and you have prepared well. I'm sure it's going to be best attempt for you. Okay, handle the sections confidently. All the best, wishing you all the best. If you're not taking the exam on 9th, and if you're planning for MAT exam in future, follow our channel. We are doing a lot of videos for MAT. Thank you. Bye.